liver, before it got into my bones, before it got into my brain or any of my other organs. And immediately they said, you know, we've got to hit it with a baseball bat, the biggest baseball bat you can find. And so what we did was, first thing, we called Dr. Wallach, because I'd been on the regimen, I'd been on the products, but I wanted to get it specialized to what was going on with me. And so we brought him in, and actually Tom did. He just happened to be in Keystone. Tom said, I'll send you a car if you'll go to dinner with us. And so he did. He came down, we went to dinner, we ate at O'Shea's, and we sat in the back table, and we talked about exactly what I needed to be doing in order to get my body in a fertile position to be able to undergo the treatment that I'm going under, which is an immunotherapy, which he loved. He thought it was the best therapy for me, and he, you know, because he doesn't like chemotherapy, he doesn't like radiation, he doesn't like that kind of stuff. But what he does like is he likes when your own body can fight off what's going on. Well, there's only one cure for renal cell carcinoma, and it is this interleukin-2, which I've been on. And so anyway, I went through my first regimen. And the reason why I'm telling you all this stuff, because it's germane, I went through the treatment, and afterwards, well, during the treatment, I gained 26 pounds of water weight, because they infuse it into your body every 8 hours. And I'm basically in intensive care. And when and I'm sick. It's like I got the flu. It's like going in there and saying, okay, I'm going to go in for a week, and I'm going to have the flu for exactly 5 days. So I do, and then afterwards, it takes me about 2 to 3 days. I lose 26 pounds, and then I'm up and going. I mean, I'm back to where I was. Stephanie and I went to see my oncologist here in Longmont, Dr. Barnett, and we went in and we're sitting down, and he came in and he goes, well, I've never seen this before. And we were like, what do you mean? And he says, you look great. He said, you're not supposed to look great. Nobody looks great after going through what you just went through for 5 days. You know, and he goes, I've never seen anything like this before. Folks, it's not because you go on and you get the treatment or whatever. It's how we prepared my body to accept this heinous treatment and be able then to survive it. And I owe that all to Youngevity, and I owe it to Dr. Wallach, because he crafted this for me. And I firmly believe he thought that my cancer would be gone even before I went in for the treatment. I think it's facilitated this. They said it stopped in its tracks. The cancer stopped in its tracks. I'm stage 4 cancer. It's metastasized, which means it could come up anywhere in my body. It's out of the box. And it's not anymore, it's stopped. And so I'm going to go in next week for a treatment, and I'm going to be gone for 5 days. Well, it's right in the middle of the season that I'm trying to run and become your mayor. And so I need your help, because I can't be out there walking. And otherwise, we would be out walking. But Stephanie's going to be with me down in the hospital, because you have to have an advocate when you're in the hospital. She's my advocate. She kind of likes me. And I gave her kids. And that's the reason. But I facilitated that anyway, didn't I? I think I'm certain
Double
that
checking.
they're my kids. Okay. But then I'll be out a week, and then I go in again, and I get out right before the actual election on the 5th. So, 2 of the next 3 weeks, I'm gone in the middle of what's supposed to be your most valuable election period. And so I didn't know what to do, and we knew this going into it. And I asked Kiki, and I asked Tom, I said, what do I do? And they said, well, we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you, because the people that we have that work in my organization, your organization, are willing to do this. They will. They'll work for you because they know you're part of the family. And that's the warmest feeling a person can have, is know that you're part of an organization of people that And that's what Youngevity is all about. And Dr. Wallach cared enough to come down and see me and take time out of his schedule, which is unbelievable, as you well know. And it was a gift, and it was a gift from Tom Chenault, and it was a gift from you all, because afterwards he came down here and he talked with everybody. That was the night.
In the parking lot.
Parking lot. That was
So
the
you
night.
guys thought he came to see you.
Yeah. And it was your birthday, that's right, and you were working your tail
Oh, I
off.
told her it was for her birthday too. I lied about that.
Oh, oh, the Dr. Wallach was coming. So anyway, Kiki and Tom are,
We're going to
dear
mobilize
friends. And they're the people that are going to make this work. And I couldn't trust my life or my candidacy or my family with two better people in the world. I love them, and we're great friends, and we have a lot of fun together. And because of Youngevity, and because of my treatments, and the way I have prepared myself to take my treatments, I'm going to live a long time. And Dr. Wallach told me when he first saw me, I said, I was all weepy, and I said, my kids, what am I going to do? And he looked at me, and he looked at me, took my hand, he looked at me in the eye, and he said, you're not only going to watch your kids grow up, but you're going to watch your grandkids and your great-grandkids grow up. And he says, if you stay on this and you do what you're supposed to do, and you do what I tell you to do, then you will succeed. And Marianne and I talked about this the other day. The thing that is so interesting is that Tom has been very successful, Denise has been very successful, Kiki's been successful, and my wife's been successful because she met me. What happened is that, and the reason why I've had success in my life is because when the people that are successful tell you how to do something and what to do, you do it. And when you do it, then all of a sudden you find yourself successful. And I learned this early in the brokerage business. When I first got licensed, they said, a lot of you guys are going to go out there and you're going to think we're foolish, and that you know more than we do. And you might, but we know what works. And this is how you do it. And when you do it, you'll succeed. If you don't, you won't. All of us that succeeded did exactly what we told them to, what we were told to do. And the ones that didn't succeed left the firm. So you've got the greatest teachers in the world, and these two people right here. They will tell you how to be successful not only in life but in this business. And I can't wait to become mayor again, so that I can tell everybody how I'm living today. Because my life has changed, Stephanie's life has changed, our kids' life has changed. We're doing everything that Dr. Wallach said, and then some. I mean, we are sticking to the plan. You guys stick to the plan, you'll be successful, and you'll help me too.
Thank you, Bryan, very much.